Alright, so I want to do the story of how I got into, how I did my, like my first and last professional on-camera battle. Now, I gave the story of how I got into rap. So ever since I got into rap, like I said, man, I really, one of my first favorite rappers once I got exposed to like the underground realm was Cassidy. I love the punchlines. I like how he did this inline rhyme scheme. For those who don't know what the inline rhyme scheme is, it's like the H, called like the H rhyme scheme, where they say ABBA rhyme scheme. So it's like, I give an example. So you have the two, like the first word and the last word rhymes, and the two words in the middle rhyme with each other, but don't rhyme with the. So I give you an example. So it's like, yo, I'm crazy with the flow. Know why I've been on the block, steady dealing that rock, but I still got the hoes. Whatever, just one easy quick bar. So you get this one, these two rhyme, and those two in the middle rhyme. So it's like I say this rhyme in the beginning, and that first bar with a rhyme. The first bar, the second rhyme rhymes with that rhyme. Okay, whatever. You get it. Whatever. You get it. Well, Cassidy was my favorite rapper. Then when Cassidy got in a car accident, I didn't feel like Cassidy's material kind of hit like it used to hit. So then I started liking a guy by the name of Cicero. He's also another Philly artist. And I got into battle rap and all these other things. So I know who, Murder Mook, the Reed Dollars. I was. So back in them days, okay, I'll bring it back. So my whole first year of rapping, I never wrote. Like, I never wrote until like the second year. And then I was like, well, I'm having all these punchlines, but the problem is, I had got so good freestyling, but the problem was, like I said, I would only really rap to myself, so I never had any of the dope shit I said documented. So I was like, all right, let me start writing my rap so I can have it documented. And back in those days, like I said, by my influences, mind you, I was listening to everybody, but I kind of liked more of the punchline or style. So back in them days, I was more like a punchliner. I damn near sounded like a Philly nigga. Yeah, so I just wrote, essentially battle bars. Like all my shit was punchlines, battle oriented. I could spit my shit in the battle. So I mean, there was a time I just got so good at it, and I just felt like nobody could fuck with me. I was like, I don't give a fuck who it is, what we doing. Nobody could fuck with me. I was good at freestyling, and I always had a bunch of written shit memorized and material ready, and I was always writing. So at my level that I was at, I just felt like nobody could fuck with me. Now my first ever battle, I think, happened. It was versus this nigga named Eric. I think his name is like Dirty Hammer now. Well, Hammer, he's a rapper now. Funny story about him, I thought he died. I thought he was dead for the longest. Nigga had a whole life, he got kids, like whatever. But anyway, so Eric was my first ever battle, and I battled him in the bathroom. Me and my boy E3, like we said, all right, we're gonna battle after class. We went to after the class, we went into the bathroom. I don't know why we went into the bathroom, right? Like, but like we went into the bathroom, and then people coming in and out of the bathroom. Then it became like a whole crowd in the bathroom. I ain't gonna lie, Eric got it. I think we went for like 3 rounds, and I was just freestyling, but I was nervous. The nerves was killing me. So I would say it was like a 2-1. He won the first round, I won the second, and he won the third. But again, we was all just freestyling. Then he battled my nigga Edgar and killed him all 3 rounds. So this nigga just killed 2 niggas in one like shot there. But like, that was my first ever battle. Now, beyond that point, like once I started getting even better with my shit, I battled Eric again and I killed him. Like, it wasn't even close. But like, you know what I'm saying? So I got my revenge back on that. But it kind of just sparked me. I always was battle ready. Shout out to my nigga Fresh. Fresh always knew I was always ready as far as rap was concerned. So Fresh was a nigga who would always speak on my behalf, like unbeknownst to me, without me knowing type shit, and be setting up shit on battles and shit. And then Fresh would just pull up on me, hey yo, Murder, come outside. I come outside, yeah, I was just talking shit to this producer. He was telling me he got an artist. I was telling him, man, I got my nigga Murder, nobody can fuck with you. So yeah, we about to go battle this nigga. Like, as we on the way type shit. But again, I was always like, all right, whatever, cool, let's do it. Because Fresh always knew I was always ready. I could freestyle. Plus, I got a million shit written. Plus, I got a rap book full of rhymes. So it was like, I'm willing to go battle whoever, whatever, who want, whatever type of smoke. Fresh always knew I was with it. Plus, he had a car at the time. I didn't have a car. So it's crazy when I hear these stories of like niggas who like, you know, talk about, you know, some of the older rappers who say how they came up battling. It's like, I got the same story. Like, I done went battle niggas on niggas blocks and niggas studios and niggas hoods. I done battled the school, I done battled outside of school, yada yada yada. So I always came up battling. Now, how we get to the battle where you see me on camera, a friend of mine was battling in a battle league called Art of War 305. They're based in Miami. They were probably the top South Florida battle league, or maybe even the only at that time. Now, I rap, but I never wanted to battle, because by that time I just stopped battling. Once I got like out of high school, I didn't really battle too much. Again, I didn't have the love for battle rap, like to do it consistently. Like, I rather just make music. It's more fun. It's more whatever. But like that time, I just got that itch. I got that itch, man. I got that feeling, man. I said, I want to kill a nigga. And I remember I had like posted on, like, they got like a little Facebook group chat. So I remember I had I tagged my guy Sparks, and I was like, yo, I'll kill any one of them Art of War battle niggas. Set it up. And then he reposted it, put it in the groove. Of course, there was a lot of people on there. Oh, we'll kill you, we'll fuck you up. Whatever, I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. So anyway, so there's no, you know, it's, I ain't gonna lie, I was being very bougie, and that's also why my battle rap career never really continued. We'll get into that later though. So I guess they called Sparks one day. Hey, yo, bro, whatever shit you wrote in your rap book, tear it out, scrap it. You need to write you some better shit. We got this nigga named AM Clips. Yo, this nigga, we've never seen nothing like him. He's maybe, he'd run through you, nigga. I don't even, yo. And like I said, my guy Sparks was battling on that league at the time. And probably one of the better guys. But they was bigging this new nigga up like he was the second coming of Christ. Like, yo, this nigga right here, yo, I don't know what you was doing before. You ain't fucking with this nigga. Like, this nigga just some unstoppable juggernaut. And they like, yo, he just battled Top Billion and killed that nigga and all this shit. Now, I'll give you a little backstory. Shout out to Top Billion. Top Billion was another battle rapper. But the thing about it was, Top Billion wasn't really like that good as a battler. I just got to keep it real, and shout out to Top, because when we started getting cool with Top and Top Billion started riding with us to go to these events, Top Billion was always the top shooter. He was always the designated shooter of the gang, of the crew, because he had, you know what I mean, he had it on him. I ain't gonna lie, my boy Top already had it on him. So, you know, he was the designated shooter. We ride with him. Okay, you know, if shit jump off, shit pop off, we gotta get out of here. Top gotta get us out of here, nigga. He gotta untuck the swammy and get busy. You know what I'm saying? But Top. So, but anyway, they was, so shout out to Top. So I say that with all due respect. I know you got it on you, Top. I don't want no problems, you know. But it was like, yeah, he killed Top Billion. It's like, Top ain't really like, he ain't like, that ain't saying nothing. Like, to not no real spitter. But whatever. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I tell Sparks. Sparks tells me this. They say, yeah, that's what they saying about this nigga. I said, Sparks, that's who I battle. Set it up. Y'all feel like y'all got the second coming of Christ? This unstoppable juggernaut? Okay. That's who I want. Set that shit up. So, Sparks is, all right, I'm going to call you back. So Sparks is kind of being the liaison with the whole situation. Calls me back, yo, they say they want to do it for 300. I said, all right, bet. So we going to battle for 300. I said, all right, bet. Then I'm like, think about it. I hang up. All right, bet. Think about it. I'm like $300. So we both putting up basically, or maybe we both putting up 300, right? Or maybe we both putting up 150 and the pot is 300. I don't know. But I said, you know what? I want to leave this battle with $500. I mean with $1,000. Call Sparks, tell him put up 500. Sparks said, all right, bet. Boom. So we set the battle up. So it's supposed to be really for $1,000 that we was going to battle for. So I get to doing research. And if I could find a video, I'll put some of the videos that I found on this video too. There was two videos, and he was just freestyling on both. And he was just rapping in front of the camera the same way I'm talking in front of the camera now, but he's rapping in front of the camera. And I was like, okay, like, the guy can rap. I'm not going to diss him, I'm not going to shit him. The guy can rap. No qualms, questions about it. But I don't know if he could, like, to be able to rap and then battle rap and be battle tested. It's a whole different ball game. Like, I can do all of it. I done did it all. I've done it all. There is a clear difference. Just because you can rap don't mean you can battle a nigga. It's a whole different ballpark. It is rapping, but it's a whole different level to the rapping. So, I'm like, all right, I like this. Now I'm waiting on the battle to drop. The battle probably drops maybe a month and a half, 2 months, two and a half months later. The whole time, like, the battle's already set up. So now I'm making some shit now. Now I'm creating. Now I'm in that zone. Now I'm creating some raps. And I think what was discussed was we'll have. Okay, let me break down how battle rap is normally set up. So in battle rap, there's 3 rounds normally. There's an agreed upon time limit for each round. So let's say we're doing 3 minutes. There would be 3 3-minute rounds, which means it's 9 minutes in total. Now, they'll give you what's called a grace period, which is normally anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute. So you have 3 3-minute rounds, but every round is really about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Because the grace period is 30 seconds because when there's, crowds and stuff like that, maybe there's crowd reaction. So if I'm rapping and I say a line, and even though if I just rap my material straight, it should cover about 3 minutes, but maybe I might have to stop because the crowd is going crazy. It's a verbal sport. I need to be able to speak and speak clearly. Make the camera pick me up, the room pick me up. So if people are going crazy and reacting in the room, I got to kind of stop, let everybody react. All right, hold up, all right, chill out, okay, boom, boom. Then I can keep going. So you get like what's called a grace period. So, but that's how it's set up. It's 3 rounds. The time limit could be discussed. It could be 3 1-minute rounds, 3 2-minute rounds, 3 5-minute rounds, whatever. Time limits is discussed, 3 rounds. Normally there's a grace period. I think we were doing 2 rounds, which is going to be 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And then the last round was unlimited, meaning we can rap for however long we want. Okay. So, that was the time limits that was set. So I'm creating my rounds, I'm rapping. He has another battle before he gets to me versus a guy named June Peas. He lost the battle, and it pissed me off because now, wait, let me run it back. So his footage finally drops with a Top Billion. I watch it. Me and my guy Sparks watch it, and I felt like his first round he wrote for his opponent, meaning he wrote for Top Billion. He wrote it in a battle format, but his second and third round to me was just. He was just clearing out the rap book. Some shit he wrote, probably some shit he memorized and was very familiar with, and just spit it. He still beat Top Billion. Shout out to my nigga Top, the designated shooter. But it was like, okay, I see what you're doing here. It wouldn't work on me though. I see what you're doing. So anyway, he has another battle scheduled versus a guy named June Peas. I think he's gonna kill June Peas. Shout out to June Peas. June Peas actually beats him. Pisses me off because I said, damn, like I wanted him to go on this like unbeatable, unstoppable streak of just madness and destruction and kill niggas, and then he get to me, and I wanted to be the underdog. I wanted niggas to be like, yo, this nigga got to kill that nigga 3-0. It's not even a chance, and then I just shocked the world basically. Anyway, he loses. Whatever, and I'm pissed at him. I'm like, bro, you shouldn't have fucking lied. How you lose to a nigga before you get to me? I wanted you to be on the streak and end the streak. You know what I mean? I'm Brock Lesnar to your Undertaker, nigga. But anyway, cool. He loses the battle. Whole time, remember, I'm preparing. I'm getting my shit in order because they're like, yo, it's gonna happen. It's set up. It's